Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Westview High School, the side of the 2004 San Diego Section CIF Girls Soccer Championship game. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and this afternoon's match will feature the La Costa Canyon Mavericks versus the Granite Hills Eagles. And there's the opening whistle, and we're just underway. La Costa Canyon with the green shorts and the white shirts. The Granite Hills Eagles in the light blue. And boy, look at this field. It's immaculate. This high school just maybe 1 or 2 years old, brand new. One of the newer high schools here in San Diego. And we are surely blessed to have this game here this afternoon. And so for La Costa Canyon on the throw will be number 16, Vanessa Vela. Gets it in, La Costa Canyon working it around. Now they try to center it into the middle of the field. Moving over towards the far side, now centered right there into the middle. Heading right towards the net, and the ball's going to find the back of the net right inside the far post. And just like that, the Mavericks of La Costa Canyon have jumped out on top on that goal. Number 8, Silvan Gilan puts her team up 1-0. And that'll get the crowd going early here, and so Granite Hills has to play catch-up from the get-go. We haven't even brought you the rosters for each of these teams, and we already have a score. Less than 2 minutes into this game. So Silvan Gilan and Vanessa Vela hooking up on that goal with an assist and a score. The assist to Gilan, the score to Vela. And now it's the Eagles with the goal kick. Try to clear it away. They want to get this La Costa Canyon team as far away from the net as they can. They've already struck very early. Both of these teams showing some speed early on as well. And as soon as this ball is cleared away from the net and we have an opportunity as the action starts somewhere in the middle of the field, we'll get you those rosters. So 1-0 Mavericks of La Costa Canyon over the Eagles of Granite Hills. Silvan Gilan with the assist, the goal by number 16, Vanessa Vela. And that ball goes out. So we'll start with the rosters for La Costa Canyon. And their 1-0 lead. Number 1, a sophomore forward, Lisa Mafucci. Number 2, Andrea Witten, midfielder. She's a junior. Number 3 is Casey Rector, defender, midfielder. Number 11, a junior. Number 4, Merritt Cosgrove, midfield defender. She is a sophomore. Number 5, Carrie Dew, defender, midfielder, a junior. Number 6, Amy Goss, defender, midfielder, a senior on this squad. Number 7, Natalie Elkin, midfielder. She's also a senior. Another senior, number 8, who just had the assist on that goal, Silvan Gilan. She's a forward midfielder. Number 9, Courtney Young, forward, also a senior. Number 10, Natalie Rupp, defender, a junior. Toby Bramble is a sophomore defender, number 11. Katie Marquise, number 12, is a midfielder. She's also a junior. Haley Kennedy, a midfield senior, number 13. Amanda Rupp, number 14, is a forward. She's a junior. Laura Laba, midfielder, a senior, number 15. Number 16 with the score, Vanessa Vela, defender. Number 12. 12 was Katie Marquis with the ball there. As we get back to the live action. Number 17, McKenna Stark, forward, also a senior. Number 18, Carissa Brown, defender, a sophomore. Number 19, Kelly Riley, defender, also a sophomore. Number 20, Brooke Giffrey, a midfield forward, also a sophomore. Number 21, Kelsey Cacadelas, defender, a junior on this squad. The goalkeeper is Lauren Mann. She's a sophomore. Number 22, Lauren Marshall, defender, also actually a freshman. Number 31, Pat Brady, forward midfielder, also a freshman. Number 41, Whitney Sisler, a forward, freshman as well. And number 51, Haley Schmidt, midfielder, a sophomore. And number 71, Allison McCann, a freshman forward. Coach David Emerson and the assistant coach is Kristen Dennis. And as the ball goes out of bounds, it will be Granite Hills to put it back into play. Nice header there by La Costa Canyon's Courtney Young. La Costa Canyon trying to work this near sideline as the ball will go out of bounds. Now for Granite Hills. Number 00, Nicole Tincuff. She's a goalkeeper. Number 1, Jackie Iola. She's a goalkeeper, and she's actually in the game right now. She started for this Eagles team. Number 2 is Carrie Margulies. Carrie is a sophomore midfielder. Number 3 is Ashley Hempel. Ashley is a forward, a freshman. Number 5 is Jenna Murray, and Jenna is a midfielder. She's a senior this year. Number 6, Danielle Naylor. That ball right in front of the net. Cleared away by the Eagles, so they were dangerously close to allowing the second goal here of this championship game. And it's the Eagles now trying to clear it up across midfield. Action moves down the center. Coming across for La Costa Canyon, Carrie Dew. She'll pass it back. Now the ball high into the air. Granite Hills waiting for it to come down, and now it is Granite Hills here on the near side to bring it across midfield. And the defense for La Costa Canyon is there again. Kelsey Cacadelas. Collision as the ball nears the out-of-bounds mark over on the far side. La Costa Canyon will have it. Back to the roster for the Eagles. Number 7, Tawny Francel. Tawny is a forward. She's a junior. Number 8, Alicia Moore. Alicia is a junior midfielder. Number 9, Naz Zangana. Naz is a forward. She's also a junior. Number 10, Joyce O'Leary. Joyce is a senior. She's a forward on this team. Number 11, Taryn Francel. Taryn's a defender. She's a freshman this year on the varsity team. Number 12, we wait here for the action. Number 12 is Lyra Koblischke. She's a senior defender. Number 14, Stacy Brown. Stacy's a forward. She's a freshman. Very strong kick for La Costa Canyon right in front of the net. It's going to be cleared away. So nice defensive stand by the Eagles. Heather Rouleau, she's a defender and a junior on this squad, number 15. Number 16 is Ashley Sandoval. Ashley's a freshman defender. Number 17, Amanda Ola. And Amanda is a midfielder. She's also a freshman, quite a few freshmen on this Eagles squad. Number 18, Mackenzie Erkenbeck. And Mackenzie, she's a sophomore midfielder. Number 19, Nadine Santianes. And Nadine is a senior defender this year. Number 20, Kelly Howell. And Kelly is a sophomore midfielder. Number 21, Lauren Oldenburg. Lauren's a junior defender for the Eagles. And number 23, Danielle Hewitt. And Danielle is a freshman. Another freshman on this squad. She's a midfielder. And number 24 is Catherine Vessel. And Catherine's a sophomore defender. And that'll do it for the rosters for each of these squads. The head coach of Granite Hills Eagles, Sammy Najar. As that ball goes out over on the far side. And it will be the Eagles to put it back into play. Strong throw. Still over on the far side. Eagles can't do it much with the ball there. It's going to be taken away. Carrie Dew for La Costa Canyon on defense. Little push there. Referee right on top of it. And the Eagles will spot the ball. right on the line there. They'll have the free kick. Kick high into the air towards the net. It's going to sail well past that crossbar and across the back line. And so La Costa Canyon will have the goal kick. Lauren Mann, sophomore goalkeeper, sends the ball across midfield. Granite Hills sends it back the other way. And Granite Hills controlling the ball right now. Crossfield pass right into the middle. Still working. And that ball off the head of La Costa Canyon player there on the near side and out of bounds. Another collision there on the near side. Pass, though, gets all the way through to the far side. The Eagles still with control, but now it's La Costa Canyon's defense coming back the other way with the ball. Trying to get it up across midfield. Can't do it. Eagles playing and trailing 1-0 here in the first half. There's a whistle that goes well, either way. It will be Granite Hills' ball. Taryn Francel there, number 11, at about the 30-yard line. She'll place the ball. She'll go to the near side here. Now again across midfield, La Costa Canyon being very deliberate in their passing, very conservative with the ball. They've got the 1-0 lead, now trying to make her move down the far sideline. Amanda Rupp. Costa Canyon penetrating into Eagles territory. Now right up the middle, Dew. Passes it off to the far side. Defense for the Eagles, doing what they can. Deep inside, La Costa Canyon. They're going to be turned away momentarily. Ball still alive. And finally pushed out and cleared away from the net. There's a whistle. And that ball, it will be La Costa Canyon to put it into play. Over on the far side, number 21. Kelsey Cacadelas now, she moves away from the ball. Very strong kick, high into the air, right in front. Just as it comes down, we'll have a whistle, and that's going to go against La Costa Canyon. And so Granite Hills put it into play. Just across midfield. Nice change of direction, but really nowhere to go. And the La Costa Canyon defense will hold and also give them time to get back. So they'll be at full strength here on this end of the field. Strong throw coming down the near side. Both teams battling for control of the ball, coming away with it again. Cacadelas, she's all over the place. Clears it up towards midfield where the Eagles are there. They'll make their stand now. They'll push it down deep into La Costa Canyon territory. Granite Hills centering the ball. Cleared away. Come up right at midfield. Nice. Slide pass upfield there. And that ball will go out across the back line. And so the Eagles will have to retreat down into their half of the field. Costa Canyon will clear it away and out from the net. Line drive kick goes across midfield. Or again, the Eagles will take it. Moving deep into La Costa Canyon territory. Shot on goal there, not too much of a problem for the goalkeeper, Lauren Mann. And again, we find the action right here in the middle of the field. Each team trying to gain an advantage right now, but it's La Costa Canyon with the 1-0 lead here in the first half. Right into the hands of Mann. And she'll show a very strong leg as that kick well across midfield. Having to get back on defense. The Granite Hills Eagles trying to get set. La Costa Canyon not wasting any time. And we'll have an offsides call. And so Granite Hills will bring it back the other way. Ball right at the 40, each team. Back and forth they go. Eagles trying to keep the ball down on this end of the field. Looking for a break. See if they can tie this game. As soon as they push it past midfield, the defense for La Costa Canyon holds them at bay, and now La Costa Canyon will take a shot at the net. It's going to be just a little bit high and across the top bar, off the leg of number 17, McKenna Stark. So on the turnover, the goal kick here for Granite Hills. Again, La Costa Canyon right in front of the net. And coming out, those goalkeeper Jackie Ayala to make the stop. Ball just below midfield. Sent back, chasing it down for La Costa Canyon, Natalie Elkind. Now it's La Costa Canyon going all the way across the field, but they just can't get there in time. The ball just a little bit too fast.
Nice slugger by Marvelous. Mavericks with a throw it.
And out of bounds again. And Vanessa Vela, who has that quick score with under 2 minutes played here in the first half. She tries to put the ball into play downfield. And again, kicked out of bounds by the Eagles. Throw comes in, very close to the net. We'll get a whistle. And it'll go against La Costa Canyon. Eagles again. Trying to clear it away. The defense for La Costa Canyon just a little too strong for him. And that ball will hit the top of the net and roll right down the back. So dodging a bullet there. This is Granite Hills team. And they don't want to get down 2-0 versus this very good La Costa Canyon Mavericks Soccer Club. Just about the halfway point here of the first half. We're at West View High School. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Lange Event Productions. Bringing you yet another CIF championship game. Kick is strong, and that will find the back of the net all the way. On the kick from the far side. And again, number 16. Vanessa Vela. Wow, from about midfield. She placed that kick perfectly. And Granite Hills now has a lot of work to do as they trail by 2 goals about midway through the first half.
For Costa Canyon Bears, scored by number 16, Vanessa Vela. Goal comes unassisted in the 21st minute. Vela on a direct free kick, unassisted in the 21st minute.
So again, La Costa Canyon going right at it. Controlling the ball right here at midfield. And a push from behind. And the Mavericks will have control. That kick from the far side of the field takes one bounce and goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Jackie Ayala. Jackie clears it up across midfield. Now it bounces high into the air. We'll see who will come down with control. And if the Mavericks do so, they're deep into Eagle territory. And running that ball down over to the far side, it goes out off of the Mavericks. And so it's the Eagles who will put the ball into play here on the near side. A 2-0 lead for the La Costa Canyon Mavericks over the Granite Hills Eagles. Here in the first half, 2 scores by Vanessa Vela has given her team a commanding lead here. Nice strong throw comes in, high into the air, centered nicely right in front of the net. And coming out, Jackie Ayala.
Easy save to Ayala.
La Costa Canyon denying the Eagles. They take it away right around midfield. Now it comes out. That ball deflected. Out of bounds across the back line. So Carrie Dew looking to replicate on the kick. She figures if Vanessa can do it, so can I. It was deflected and goes out.
For their 4th year as a silver level sponsor of the CIF playoffs. Also the Soccer Post in its 6th year as a high school soccer playoff sponsor.
And we wait for them to retrieve the ball so we can put it back into play.
Club provider of the San Diego section.
Coming up on the 25-minute mark here of the first half. And that ball will go out of bounds immediately. And now it's the Eagles over on the far side. Trying to control the pace. Right there, taking the ball away, right in the passing lane for La Costa Canyon, Amanda Rupp. Right here at midfield, moving down the near side for the Eagles. Passes the ball upfield, works away near the corner. Now comes back out La Costa Canyon. Eagles now trying to work with the ball up top. now it's La Costa Canyon right at midfield. Eagles trying to center the ball. That kick will go out of bounds, and it will be the Mavericks.
We also like to thank Ranch Catering in their 5th year of sponsoring the section finals, along with U.S. Awards in their 3rd year as the official award patch supplier to the CIF San Diego section.
Throw comes in here on the near side, bounces up and around towards midfield, and now cleared away by La Costa Canyon. Carrie Dew right up the middle of the field, gets past one defender, through another one. She's got 2 people to beat, and getting back just in time for the Eagles. As their defense will deflect that shot by Carrie Dew.
We also like to thank the Kluski brothers in their 2nd year as the official souvenir distributor of the CIF San Diego section. And I'd like to welcome the San Diego County Toyota dealers as a gold level sponsor of all.
La Costa Canyon right in front of the net. Didn't really get the shot they wanted there. And that ball will go out across the back line. These same 2 schools are meeting for the boys' championship later on after the conclusion of this championship match.
The Pepsi Bottling Group as a first-year sponsor, as we ask you to acknowledge all of our sponsors and appreciate their fine support of San Diego High School athletics.
Carrie Dew passes it over to the far side, now streaking down towards the corner, trying to gain an angle. And that ball goes out. It'll be a corner kick for La Costa Canyon, trying to maneuver her way around as she came towards that back line, number 8. Siobhan Gillan.
Looks like Vela will take the restart.
And it will be Vanessa Vela taking the corner kick. And if La Costa Canyon can put it into the net right here and take a 3-0 lead, it might be insurmountable. As that kick is close to the ground. And will go out across the back line. And so the Eagles of Granite Hills with an opportunity now to clear the ball away from the net and get something going on offense. They've been playing a lot of defense, and now they've been playing catch-up for most of this game. As you recall, Vanessa Vela off the assist of Siobhan Gillan. Just under the 2nd minute into the game, put the Mavericks ahead. And then at about the 21-minute mark, it was Vanessa Vela once again on the direct free kick. Put the unassisted ball into the net. Nice passing for La Costa Canyon, using the entire field as they move over to the far side now. Angling into the corner. Courtney Young, number 9. She'll put the ball back in. And now it's high into the air, right in front of the net. Jackie Iola pushes the ball away. Now she gets back right in front of the line. As the ball moves into the corner, out of bounds. It belongs to La Costa Canyon. Quickly, they get it back in. Trying to step in front and steal the ball away from Carrie Dew. Does just enough to distract her. The Eagles take it away. And just as quickly, it's La Costa Canyon coming back the other way, trying to run that ball down before it heads out of bounds. McKenna Stark just couldn't get there in time.
Mavericks have 6 fouls. Granite Hills has 4.
And that whistle against La Costa Canyon. Eagles not sure exactly where they were going with that pass. It goes into the backfield of La Costa Canyon. And now slowly La Costa Canyon brings the ball back up. Using that far sideline, now centering the ball in the middle of the field. Granite Hills, though, taking it away. Now it's Granite Hills coming up. the middle of the field, trying to pass it over on the far side. And that kick nearly goes out across the back line, but the goalkeeper, Lauren Mann, scoops it up. And now we have just about under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-0 Mavericks over the Eagles. Again, the Mavericks in the white jerseys with the green shorts. And here on the near side, trying to put the ball, waiting for a substitution so she can put the ball into play. Number 13, Haley Kennedy. So the ball into play now, right here in the middle of the field, trying to move over towards the far side was number 15, Laura Labaugh. She has the ball taken away. And here in the last 10 minutes of this first half, if you're Granite Hills, your main concern would be obviously keep La Costa Canyon out of the net, as they surely don't want to go down 3-0. But if they can cut that lead in half and make it 2-1 going into halftime, they would still have a shot at this thing. And that's sure that's what they're thinking right now. But easier said than done, as they're having a very difficult time penetrating deep into La Costa Canyon territory. Costa Canyon again is there. Ball skips away. Not enough blue jerseys there, though, for the Eagles, and they can't take advantage of their opportunity down deep in La Costa Canyon territory. And so coming back on defense are the Eagles. They take the ball, slowly move it upfield. Nice pass. Very strong move as La Costa Canyon goes back the other way. Jackie Iola will back up a couple of steps and take that ball on a bounce. And then she sends it high into the air over towards the far side, just below midfield. Carrie Dew trying to move her way down that far sideline. She still has the ball. Moves towards the corner. Nice move by the defender of the Eagles. And another nice move clearing it away.
Olay. That will leave a mark.
Action moving to the far side once again. La Costa Canyon trying to center the ball. Gillon tried to pass it. Now we're going to get a whistle. And quickly Granite Hills puts it back into play. Granite Hills right here at midfield. La Costa Canyon with the ball as they move over towards the near side. And now maneuvering her way down the near side, but running out of room and going out of bounds, Vanessa Vela, number 16. And the Eagles will have the ball, trailing 2-0. Plenty of time left here in the first half for Granite Hills to cut into this La Costa Canyon lead. A goal would cut the lead in half at 2-1. Nice running start. Nice throw. Again, La Costa Canyon is there where they need to be. The defense breaks the momentum of the Eagles. And now slowly the defense moving their way downfield. Now breaking away. She just has a goalie to beat over here on the near side. She'll take a shot towards the net. Nice kick, and it'll find the back of the net. Number 13, Haley Kennedy. She had an angle, and she went one-on-one with the goalkeeper, Jackie Iola. Moved in just a little bit more. Took the kick for the near side, found an angle, and shot it out like a bullet. It found the back of the goal. And late now in the first half, at about the 35-minute mark. It's the La Costa Canyon Mavericks 3, the Granite Hills Eagles nothing.
Mavericks goals for number 13, Haley Kennedy. Assist number 8, Siobhan Gillen. Time to goal, 34th minute.
Siobhan Gillen with another assist.
Gillen the assist at 33-19. 3-0 Canyon.
And now the Eagles playing with a sense of urgency. They must get on the board here in the first half, or La Costa Canyon will just cruise to the 2004 CIF Finals. The CIF Championship trophy, I should say. Defense this time for the Eagles makes a stand. They'll take the ball away. Now across the midfield. A whistle and holding now against La Costa Canyon. Granite Hills now will try to work that far sideline. Can't do much with the ball. Defense again for La Costa Canyon, breaks free. Now streaking down the far side, working away towards the middle, taking a shot just wide of the near post here.
Shot goes wide to the side.
Jackie Ayala, you see her there defending the net.
The attempt was taken by number 14,
So Amanda Rupp nearly gave La Costa Canyon a 4-0 lead as her shot was just wide. And after the substitutions, a whistle now. Kick comes in. Back and forth right here just below midfield. And it will be the Eagles bringing it up across midfield now. Working down the far side. Now trying to center the ball. But cleared away by La Costa Canyon. And a collision there. And let's see, that will go against the Mavericks. So over on the far side, it will be Granite Hills with an opportunity to set up a play.
On the 26-yard line is the 33-yard kick plus the angle.
They trail 3-0 late here in the first half. Kick high into the air. Right down the middle of the field, though. And the header will knock it out over here on the near side. And the ball still belongs to Granite Hills. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 3-0 Mavericks over the Eagles. And again, that ball will go out, and Granite Hills again will have another opportunity.
Ball's out near the flag. Referee says throw it.
Looking towards the middle. Throw is high into the air, centered nicely, bounces around and coming out of the box to make the save, the goalkeeper. Lauren Mann makes a nice save. Even though she leads this game 3-0, she was exactly where she needed to be. And she hasn't let her guard down yet. Running the ball down here on the near side, number 19, Kelly Riley. Somebody needs to get to the ball. Finally now taken by La Costa Canyon's number 10, Natalie Rupp. Natalie, a junior defender. That ball went well out of bounds, so we wait a second for the ball to be retrieved and then put back into play.
2 minutes.
Just a few minutes to go here in the first half. Taking the ball for La Costa Canyon In some traffic trying to get away, though, was number 7, Natalie Elkin.
Push to the back.
Kick goes down the near sideline. Granite Hills. And a trip will be called against number 13, Haley Kennedy. And now it's Granite Hills forcing themselves deep into La Costa Canyon territory. And they just can't control the ball down here on this end of the field. It goes out. And La Costa Canyon's number 21, Kelsey Cacadelis, gets the ball back into play. Racing down the near sideline again. Now the ball moves into the middle of the field. And as it goes across midfield, it's Granite Hills trying to keep the ball away from the defense of La Costa Canyon. Yellow card now.
Yellow card is issued. Yellow card issued to Costa Canyon, number 7.
So Natalie Elkin will be called there.
The booking comes in the 40th minute. Elkin a yellow card in the 30th minute.
Referee moves away from the ball. Here comes the kick. Very strong towards the net. Cleared away by La Costa Canyon. Great play. As they keep the shutout alive here very late in the first half. Across midfield. Granite Hills having to get back. That's number 13. And Granite Hills will break the defense of La Costa Canyon as they head downfield, trying to take an angle towards the net. Coming back out, saving the ball. Here's a kick high into the air. It'll bounce over here towards the near side. Now it's a foot race to get to the ball. The Eagles will have it as it goes out. Eagles quickly trying to put it back in. Under a minute to go here in the first half. 3-0 Maverick lead over the Eagles. Kick comes high into the air, still bouncing around. Nice header and coming out. Jumping up into the air. Lord Mann, the goalkeeper, to make another save here in the first half. Strong kick across midfield. There's the whistle, and that will be the end of the first half here. The 2003 CIF San Diego Section Girls Soccer Championship game. We're at Westview High School. This match featuring La Costa Canyon and Granite Hills, and it's La Costa Canyon taking a 3-0 lead into the half. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to the second half of the 2004 CIF Girls Division I Soccer Final. Costa Canyon Mavericks and the Granite Hills Eagles, and it's La Costa Canyon coming out of that first half with a 3-0 lead as we start action here. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and we'll see how this second half unfolds here at Westview High School. Immediately following this game, we'll have the Division I Boys Championship, which features the same two schools. So again, it's La Costa Canyon in white and Granite Hills in blue. And it's La Costa Canyon coming out quickly here in the second half. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that Granite Hills would like to come out here and get on the board quickly and cut into this Maverick lead. But so far, they have been unable to mount much of an attack against this La Costa Canyon Maverick defense. Nice header for each team going back and forth. Now the ball cleared down deep into La Costa Canyon territory, and it will go out of bounds across the back line, and so goal kick coming up for the Mavericks. It's March 6, 2004, Saturday. Great day for a sporting event. We hope you're enjoying the action here. That ball goes out, put back into play on the far side by La Costa Canyon. Pace of the game a little bit more slow than it was in the first half. Lauren Mann, the goalkeeper for La Costa Canyon, been very solid in front of the net here today. And again, things very slow to develop here in the second half. That ball comes loose from a crowd there. And now Granite Hills will move the ball into the middle of the field as they bring it up across midfield. And now it's Granite Hills on the attack. Defense for La Costa Canyon getting back. Over on the far side. Now into the corner, and again, just a little bit long. And that ball run out of bounds. Katie Marguis there. Costa Canyon trying to clear the ball away from the net. Now it's centered. Granite Hills still keeping the pressure down here in this end of the field. And we'll get a whistle that it's going to go against Granite Hills. And so La Costa Canyon with an opportunity to bring the ball up. And it's Kitty Marquis over on the far side for La Costa Canyon.
Daniela Brown.
And now Granite Hills again. And as they try to move upfield towards the net, the ball is cleared nearly out of bounds. Finally brought back into view by Granite Hills over on the far side. And now things are starting to heat up here in the second half. Ball cleared downfield, coming out Jackie Ayala with a high kick into the air. Doesn't go very far. And we'll see who comes down with control of the ball. It's Granite Hills. Bit of a whistle there on that slide by number 9, Naz Zengana. She'll be called for that. Now number 21 for La Costa Canyon, Kelsey Kakadilis. Near the ball, she'll defer the kick off. Here we go. Off to her teammate. Now we're here on the near side. Crossfield pass, Carrie Dew. Granite Hills able to get there in time. They'll put the ball into the hands of their goalkeeper, Jackie Ayala, and she'll kick it across midfield. And a whistle again going against Granite Hills. So Granite Hills trailing 3-0. Not real concerned with the amount of physical play that they have right now. They're concerned with trying to get the ball into the net. And they're probably going to do just about anything they can to claw their way back into this game. Ball goes out here on the near side. It will belong to, I believe, Granite Hills. Nope. We'll go La Costa Canyon. And to put it in play, Amy Goss. Ball put back into play. Goss over here on the near side, trying to get around a defender. Now a couple of blue shirts are there. And a whistle right here in front of us. And it will be Granite Hill's opportunity to bring the ball upfield. The upfield pass taken away by number 5, Carrie Dew. Carrie now sees an opening over on the far side near the corner. She has one teammate, McKenna Stark. And the ball finally taken away by the Granite Hills defense. Granite Hills now coming up. Header right there on your screen, and we'll see if these players are okay. And they're walking it off. Wow, that was a pretty physical confrontation there. But each of these team members seem to be okay. And we start up again rather quickly. Now moving away in the middle of the field, Amy Goss. Ball cleared out by Granite Hills. Now Granite Hills will bring it up across midfield. Now it's a foot race over to the far side. For La Costa Canyon, number 12, Katie Marquis is there. Again, the La Costa Canyon defense. Very solid, not allowing Granite Hills to get into a rhythm at all. And now a yellow card issued to on the Granite Hills side.
Yellow card has been issued to Granite Hills, number 14, Stacy Brown.
Stacy Brown, number 14, will be issued the yellow card by the referee.
Brown, a yellow card for dissent at 48-11.
Finally, the ball comes back into play, and it's La Costa Canyon running it down here on the near side. Dew, in between 3 blue jerseys, scrambling for the ball. Now we'll get a whistle, and that will go against Carrie Dew. Hitting the ground, both players, but Taryn Frenzel for Granite Hills was pushed to the ground. Kick goes directly towards the net, right in front. La Costa Canyon clears it away, but Granite Hills recovers, trying to set something up in the middle of the field. There's a shot, cleared away again by La Costa Canyon. Granite Hills just can't seem to get their passing game going. Every time they go into a different lane, a defender for La Costa Canyon is there and clears the ball out. Back into play, now here on the near side, trying to get to the ball, number 9, Courtney Young. And that whistle will go against La Costa Canyon. See the score, 3-0. Mavericks over the Eagles. So the referee with a very quick whistle here in the second half. As he doesn't want things to get out of control. He realizes that the Eagles are down by 3. And doesn't want things to get out of hand. Second half a little more physical than that first half was. But as we said, Granite Hills just trying to claw their way back into the game. Goalkeeper Lauren Mann has held them scoreless so far. For Granite Hills, they'll have a corner kick, so this is the first real opportunity of the second half to put the ball into the net. And taking the corner kick, Ashley Sandoval comes high into the air, cleared away by La Costa Canyon, now rolls over to the far side. Just before the ball goes out of bounds, it's saved. And as Granite Hills tries to center the ball, La Costa Canyon will take it away. and bring it up across midfield. Another hard collision on the field here. And for La Costa Canyon on the ground. That's McKenna Stark, number 17. She gets back up. Seems to be okay. Jackie Ayala there on the ball. And it will be Granite Hills with the goal kick. Costa Canyon trying to get to the ball. Granite Hills will bring it up across midfield, but the ball will go out of bounds just above midfield. Amy Goss looks downfield. Gets the ball over to number 9, Courtney Young. Courtney surrounded by Eagles defenders. And the Eagles will take the ball away. Now they move into the middle of the field. Across now. Over on the far side. And that ball will go out. Granite Hills still with control. Referee backing them up. Overhead toss comes in.
Referee plays the advantage.
Taken away by La Costa Canyon. Nice defensive move. Again, Granite Hills recovers. And the ball will go out here on the near side. Great day for soccer here at Westview High School. We're to the north of downtown San Diego. This is the first of 3 championship games here at this site today. As we mentioned, the boys for each of these schools will be playing right after this one. That game will be followed by the Division 4 girls championship game, Christian versus Bishops. And then at 8 o'clock, the final championship game of the day, the Division 4 game between the boys Marian Catholic and La Jolla Country Day. There you see the boys team working their way across the back end of the field. Ball moves into the corner, fighting for control of the ball. Stark was there for La Costa Canyon. The ball goes out. It belongs to Granite Hills.
La Costa 17 and Granite Hills 9.
Strong kick. La Costa Canyon doesn't let it go across midfield. Now finally Granite Hills will clear it as they try to penetrate into Maverick territory. And the ball will go out again here on the near side. So La Costa Canyon trying to do those things that are disrupting the pattern of Granite Hills. Not allowing Granite Hills to get set in their offense like they want to. Shutting down the momentum by clearing the ball out of bounds, stopping play, so that Granite Hills can't get out on a break and try to exploit the defense. So all in all, a great job, and it's paid off so far as we're about a little under midway through the second half, and it's La Costa Canyon with a 3-0 lead over Granite Hills. Granite Hills now attacking towards the net, coming out of the box to make the save, Lauren Mann. Lauren Mann felt, hey, after a while, I want to get in on some of this action. And we see her come out of the box. She has played a spectacular game here. Credit to her defense. She has not had too much pressure put on her here today. Throw comes in. Stark has it over on the far side. Now she's looking to take an angle towards the net. Tries to center the ball. Courtney Young was there. Now Granite Hills with the ball right here at midfield, but nice defense played by Natalie Elkin, number 7. And now it's Carrie Dew bringing the ball upfield right down the middle. She'll stop. She looks back now. She's around 3 Granite Hills defenders. Nice footwork by Carrie, but she just can't hold on. Too many defenders around her. She was looking for some help. Amanda Rupp will put the ball into play on the far side for La Costa Canyon. She looks into the corner. Stark is there, being shadowed by Granite Hills. Now the ball is centered. Coming out, there's a shot. It's going to go high into the air and across the back line.
Number 9, Courtney Young.
Courtney Young trying to get on the board here in the second half.
Eagles goal kick.
So it'll be a goal kick now for the Eagles.
The year is a silver level sponsor of the CIF playoffs. The Soccer Post is in its 6th year as a high school soccer playoff sponsor, and 24 Hour Fitness is in its 6th year as the official health club of the CIF standing section.
Granite Hills gets back on defense. La Costa Canyon, very sneaky as they attack the net, very quietly, but Granite Hills was able to get back.
While U.S. Awards is in its 3rd year as the official
wonderful shot there of
to the standing section.
one of the fine garbage receptacles here around Westview High School. As we await the ball to be run down and put back into play. And there it is. Trying to move down the near side here just as she takes a move to go upfield. Nailed right in the shin, number 9, Courtney Young. And that will be a yellow card issued. Another one for Granite Hills.
Yellow card issued Granite Hills, number 21, Lauren Oldenburg.
Lauren Oldenburg, number 21, is guilty for Granite Hills.
22.
You see Carrie Dew and number 16, Vanessa Vella, waiting near the referee to get the ball back into play, and taking the kick right here on the near side will be Vella. She looks upfield. Nice kick into the corner. Carrie Dew trying to run it down. She can't get around the defender. Now it's come back the other way for Granite Hills and out of bounds. And La Costa Canyon will have the ball. And again, it's Vella bringing into play. And Carrie Dew is going to be called for the hold.
Pepsi Bottling Group as a first-year sponsor. Acknowledgement of them will be greatly appreciated by the sponsors and the CAF. We thank all of these fine corporations for their generous support of high school athletics, including Costa, which provides all.
So the ball here on the near side. Granite Hills quickly now. They have to start thinking about attacking the net with a little more emphasis than they have so far, as we're about midway through the second half. They trail by 3. This is a championship game. It's no tomorrow.
As we approach the midway point of the half, the stats, shots on
and I can see how easy it could be to get discouraged running into this defense of La Costa Canyon, as they have not been allowed much. Just a few looks at the net. And now moving down the near side again, number 6, Amy Goss, over to Stark. Stark now moves into the middle of the field. And I'm not sure if that was a crossfield pass. I believe it was. It goes right into the hands of Jackie Ayala. There were a couple of the Costa Canyon players right there in front of the net, so Stark was hoping to sneak one in, center it, see if one of her teammates put a shot on the net. Stark providing some defense there. It goes out of bounds. Granite Hills. And it will be La Costa Canyon, Amy Goss, near the ball. Now she walks away and somebody else will take it. And Haley Kennedy puts the ball into play for the Mavericks. Ball comes right back to her. She heads the ball once, twice, does a great job of keeping the ball from going out of bounds. And finally, it is cleared well out of bounds by Granite Hills.
Nice play with the side of the boots by the security guard. What a play. Hands down, hands down.
Right at the halfway point. And for La Costa Canyon, it's just another 20 minutes. They can hold this 3-goal lead. They will be the 2004 San Diego Section CIF Division I Girls Soccer Champions.
Thank you.
Carrie Dew centers the ball, and it goes just a little bit long and will roll out of bounds across the back line until Granite Hills will clear it away on the goal kick.
By number 5, Carrie Dew goes wide. Eagles goal kick.
So, Granite Hills, again, we haven't seen them penetrate much into La Costa Canyon territory here in the second half. And they're going to have to start going downfield with some long kicks. This one not quite to midfield. There was a stretch there about 10 minutes into this second half where Granite Hills was constantly down near the La Costa Canyon goal. The goal being defended by Lauren Mann. And they just weren't able to get a whistle here. Weren't able to get the shots that they wanted. And since then, it's La Costa Canyon now keeping the ball down here on this end of the field. They'll just be content with running time off the clock. 3-0 lead looms quite large in any game, but especially now in a championship game. Although Granite just to get here,
Throw in, deep inside the 18.
one of the toughest teams in the county. They can definitely score, but they're just going up against this La Costa Canyon defense who just doesn't seem to want to be denied here today. Now as the action moves down the far side, Stark comes over to lend a hand on defense, and the ball goes out, and Granite Hills will put it back into play. And now it's Granite Hills trying to come in deep, keeping the ball alive here on the near side, trying to center it, and they do. Controlling the ball with nice short passes. There's a shot towards the net. Great save by the goalkeeper, Lauren Mann, for La Costa Canyon. And that was possibly the best shot at scoring that Granite Hills has had all day. They did exactly what they wanted to do. They came to the near side, worked their way with some short passes right into the middle of the field, and took a shot from about 25 yards. It goes right into the hands of Lauren Mann.
Game 21, Costa, Catadelis, and number 5, Carrie Dew.
Costa Canyon with the ball here on the near side. Haley Kennedy right there. The whistle, and Granite Hills again will set it up. We'll see if they do the same thing they did last time. Controlling the game, passing it around, trying to get a shot in the middle of the field. It's not going to happen this time, as they'll give the ball away. Natalie Rupp trying to maneuver way upfield, has the ball taken away by Granite Hills. Granite Hills now long pass across midfield, nobody there, and it goes right to Lauren Mann.
And a punt.
Granite Hills quickly now, a little bit out of control. They know the time is running down. They need to put some pressure on this La Costa Canyon defense. But La Costa Canyon gets back quickly. And now with their passing game, playing a bit of keep away from Granite Hills, and now Granite Hills has the ball again below midfield. Now they bring it back up. And now Granite Hills in the middle of the field. As we move to the far side now, near the corner. And the ball is cleared away by number 15, Laura Laba, and the ball will go out of bounds. We've got just about 13 minutes to go here in the second half. 3-0 lead for La Costa Canyon over Granite Hills. And I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. And it's 13 minutes until we crown a CIF champion here for Division I. And right now it's looking more and more like La Costa Canyon. They've held a 3-0 lead. They scored 3 goals in the first half. They came out here in the second half, and they've done exactly what's been called upon them to do. They've kept Granite Hills at bay, disrupted their offense. Lauren Mann has been very solid in front of the net. You add it up, and it could be the 2004 championship. Ball comes soaring across midfield. Granite Hills, though, back in numbers, and they're able to clear it away up above midfield. Now they still have the ball over on the far side. And again, defensively, Laura Laba, number 15, is there for La Costa Canyon. Again, disrupting the forward progress, the momentum of Granite Hills. And at this point, I'm not even sure, perhaps even the whole entire second half, La Costa Canyon was real concerned with their ball movement as long as they were able to disrupt whatever Granite Hills was doing.
We got some bookings coming.
I think we're going to have a yellow card against La Costa Canyon here, and yes, we are.
Yellow card number 8, Dylan, at 68:59.
So number 8, Siobhan
Dylan Book at 69.
Gillan
68:59.
with the yellow card. That ball rolls right into the hands of Jackie Ayala. Jackie comes running out of the box. Very strong kick, well across midfield. La Costa Canyon's defense was back, and now Granite Hills working it over on the far side. Ball high in the air, right down the middle of the field. Still working in as Granite Hills. Trying to work in close for a shot, but it's cleared away by La Costa Canyon. Granite Hills again will attempt to set something up as they move over to the far corner. And again, number 15 is there, Laura Laba. And I believe it will be Granite Hills to put the ball back into play over on the far side. I'm not sure if we're waiting for some substitutions off camera. The referee hasn't indicated let's go, and there's the whistle. Very strong throw coming in towards the middle. Everybody seems set. That's not exactly what Granite Hills wanted, but at this point they just got to get shots on goal as that ball will sail across the back line, and a goal kick now for La Costa Canyon. Granite Hills is doing a better job here in the last 5-10 minutes or so, putting the pressure on the La Costa Canyon defense, trying to maneuver deep. They've got a couple shots on goal. They just haven't had anything find the back of the net yet, and they still trail this game 3-0. But it's quite apparent that they haven't just rolled over. They're still trying. Crossfield pass. Natalie Rupp was there. Ball got away from her. And La Costa Canyon will have to get back on defense as Granite Hills clears it back the other way. Another collision over on the far side. So again, very physical play here in the second half. As we're reaching about the 10-minute point here in regulation, 3-0 La Costa Canyon. Very strong kick for Granite Hills deep into the backfield of the Mavericks, but again, nobody there. And Lauren Mann clears it away. And now you see more and more blue jerseys coming upfield. And Mann comes out. And her kick high into the air, right at midfield. Nice play by number 13, Haley Kennedy, to get it across midfield for La Costa Canyon. Law ball running the ball down over on the far side. It goes out, and Granite Hills will have it. Stark over on the far side. Sends the ball into the corner. Casey Rector, number 3 for La Costa Canyon. Trying to get to the ball, but it's cleared away by Granite Hills. And out. And over on the far side, La Costa Canyon will put the ball back into play. Comes in Amy Goss. Amy to the far side again. Here's a shot towards the net. And it will roll wide. And not sure the ball made it out across the back line. It went out, but it might have been off the side here. And we'll wait to see who has the ball. And it will be Granite Hills' ball, but it's not a goal kick as it didn't go out across the back line, so they'll put it into play here from the near side in the corner. They're going to need to be very careful here. It's always a very dangerous place for the defense to put the ball back into play. And as they try to go down this near side, the ball will go out of bounds once again. And just like that, La Costa Canyon will have the ball deep into Granite Hills territory again. Haley Kennedy puts it back into play, tries to get it over to Stark. Kennedy comes back to the ball. Young. She went back to number 18, Carissa Brown, but the ball goes out of bounds. And now quickly, now it looks as though Granite Hills has a little fire in their step. They've realized that there's under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. They've got to get going. They need 3 goals to tie it. But I think at this point, they're just playing to get on the board. I'm not sure that they really think they can score 3 goals in the next 8 minutes. And another yellow card, this one being issued to Laura Lawball of La Costa Canyon.
Yellow card is issued to La Costa Canyon, number 15, Laura Lawball. A yellow card in 76 minutes, that's 75-10. Lawball, a yellow card, that's 75-10.
So it'll be Granite Hills with the ball. They set it up. Now they go right at the net, and that kick goes right into the hands of Lauren Mann. So Granite Hills thought that they might catch the La Costa Canyon defense sleeping as they go right to the net. Now they come across. La Costa Canyon clears it away, but Granite Hills sends it back to the right. one man will control the ball. Another very strong kick coming right to about midfield. Bounces once, twice, and it's Granite Hills coming down. And another quick whistle by the referee. Coming up on about 5 minutes to go. Maybe about 4 in regulation time. We're not sure exactly if there's going to be extra time added on to that with some of these collisions we've had and the yellow cards. Moore man with another nice save. Over on the far side, it's La Costa Canyon again. Just trying to keep the ball away from the net. I think they realize, as everybody else does here in the stadium, that they really have to try to give away 3 goals here in the final 5 minutes or so of this game.
Thank you.
So for Granite Hills, hitting the ground. And we're going to have another yellow card. That's number 16. Ashley Sandoval getting back up.
At 77:40. Okay, the yellow card at 77:40. 2 minutes.
So we're right at the 2-minute mark here in regulation. 3-0 lead for La Costa Canyon. And now Granite Hills, as they try to penetrate, the ball will go out of bounds. Now the side judge says it was off Granite Hills. And so La Costa Canyon set to put the ball back into play. Substitutions now for each team. Trying to get some of the reserves into this championship game here at the end. There's a whistle. And here we go, the ball back into play. And immediately back out. That off of La Costa Canyon, so Granite Hills will have the ball here on the near side. Nadine Santillanes off to her teammate Lauren Oldenburg to put it back into play. Now working her way in the corner, number 10, Joyce O'Leary. And O'Leary will have the ball knocked out of bounds from behind by
24 fouls on average.
La Costa Canyon's Lauren Marshall. O'Leary now centers the ball right in front of the net. It's high into the air and will go out of bounds across the back line. So again, the La Costa Canyon defense putting up a strong effort, not allowing Granite Hills into the net. Play coming back and forth here on the near side, right at midfield. Nice save. Carrie Dew. The ball did go out of bounds. So Granite Hills puts it back into play. That shot high into the air goes towards the net. And man again with the save. Just across midfield. La Costa Canyon now trying to just run out the time. As La Costa Canyon now will attack the net from the far side going in. Number 1, Lisa Mafucci. Jackie Iola able to scoop the ball up. Let's not forget Jackie Ayala, the goalkeeper for Granite Hills, has also done a solid job here in the second half, holding La Costa Canyon scoreless.
Referee's looking at his watch.
Ball goes out. Granite Hills quickly gets it back in. They like to at least break the shutout and get a score in. As they just run into a buzzsaw here today in the Division I championship game. That ball goes out again here on the near side. Now it comes back in. There's a whistle. And it will be Granite Hills to put it back into play. Very strong kick down the near side. Cleared back the other way by La Costa Canyon. Oh, what a collision here on the near side. Both players getting back up immediately. And La Costa Canyon will have it. Just a few moments actually remaining here in this game. Costa Canyon moving over here towards the near side. Now the ball will go out of bounds off the leg of Natalie Elkin, number 7. Ball out of bounds. Goal kick for Granite Hills. Now we've got 2 balls on the field. Kick comes in. There's a whistle, and that's the end. The 2004 Division I CIF Girls Soccer Champions are the Mavericks of La Costa Canyon as they defeat the Granite Hills Eagles by a final score of 3-0 with 3 first-half goals. They just coast from there on. Neither team scoring in the second half. What a way to finish a great season. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Production. We hope you've enjoyed this game here from Westview High School, March 6th, 2004. Again, the 2004 CIF San Diego Section Division I Girls Soccer Champions, the La Costa Canyon Mavericks. Have a great day, everybody, and we hope to see you all again very soon. Until then, be safe.
Number 6, Danielle Miller. Number 7, Tawny Francel. Number 8, Alicia Moore. Number 9, the Commissioner, Naz Zangera. Number 10, Joyce O'Leary. Number 11, Taryn Francel. Number 12, Veronica Bresky. Number 13, Leanne Manager. Number 14, Stacy Brown. Number 15, Heather Uro. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Number 17, Amanda Ola. Number 18, Mackenzie Erdenbeck. Number 19, Nadine Santalanis. Number 20, Kelly Howell. Number 21, Lauren Oldenburg. Number 23, Danielle Hewitt. Number 3, Ashley Henhill. And number 24, Catherine Vessel. And along with the Eagles coaching staff, the head coach, Sammy Major, accepting the runner-up plaque as CF's second place team for 2004 for the Granite Hills Eagles. Receiving the Sportsmanship Award for Granite Hills High for pursuing victory with honor is Danielle Hewitt. Ladies and gentlemen, 2004 CF runners-up, the Granite Hills Eagles. And I'm presenting the awards for the Costa Canyon will be Principal Margie Vulcan, Athletic Director John Labata, along with the Assistant Commissioner McLaughlin and Chairman Director Gasrich. We present the individual awards for your 2004 champion, the Costa Canyon Mavericks. Number 1, Lisa Mafucci. Number 2, Andrea Witten. Number 3, Casey Rector. Number 4, Derek Castro. Number 10, Natalie Rupp. Number 11, Toby Bramble. Number 13, she scored a goal this afternoon, Haley Kennedy. Number 15, Laura Rabau. Number 18, Carissa Brown. Number 19, Kelly Riley. Number 20, Brooke Guthrie. Number 22, Lauren Marshall. Number 31, Pat Brady. Number 41, Whitney Sisler. Number 51, Hilly Schmidt. Number 71, Allison McCann. Number 21, Kelsey Pagadelis. Number 17, McKenna Stark. She had a goal and an assist. Number 16, Vanessa Bella. Number 14, Amanda Rupp. Number 12, Katie Marquez. She had the opening goal. Number 9, Courtney Young. With 2 assists, number 8, Savon Gillen. Number 7, Natalie Alkine. Number 6, Amy Goss. Number 5, Carrie Dew. And with a shutout on 6 saves to goalkeeper, Lauren Mann. Accepting the plaque for this year's championship, the head coach, David Emerson. And presenting our Sportsmanship Award for pursuing victory with honor, it goes to Laura Rohrbau. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2004 CRF Division I Women's Soccer Champions, the Costa Canyon Mavericks.